We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Nice.
It's fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm playing some Madden. I'm not very good, but I should do something, bro.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some special teams coaches, with
my overall's like,
the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Alright, I won't go try it, I promise.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Dodge rush.
On 3rd down,
I wouldn't know anything about football.
And he will have a man.
Nice catch. Dang.
They'll give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field.
So guys, I'm just been playing some Madden and already we finally met someone that's actually nice.
That's a good play by the guys on the
and he sounds like child friendly.
That changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
So much about offense is what
I wouldn't. If you don't get it, I have great
throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big
play.
They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
If you don't get this, I'm already in your
own territory.
You should be able to get this.
You just keep him this thing on 4th down. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
6 yards.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
Oh my God.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of
You're going to say no, it's not an interception. So I think my foot, what? I'm not challenged to say that, bro.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet
that
down
looked like
in bounds as well.
That looked like I intercepted that.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 40.
Happy birthday, you.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about
he's still got 13 yards, which is a pretty big play.
How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
To throw is Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, I thought that was
and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
That's the thing about having Madden, like other games like this, other competitive games. Like, people get really mad and stuff, and it's just go crazy.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover.
Like people go crazy with like
get the football back.
What's wrong in the like
certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this
Most
play.
people
1st quarter,
be going crazy
drive,
like, oh my God,
first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Following the interception, Cousins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
He's good.
The things about playing defensive back.
I think I have
pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear
I have a few
out.
good players.
In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The first carry for Adrian Peterson. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing, Cousins. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good game. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
This caught.
I'm
Reception by
out. I'm out, my buddy.
And he'll be taken
Oh, you're
down,
so lucky you
but
got
not
me
before he
there.
gets into enemy territory. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon
If I
Gordon.
didn't
It's Steeler
triangle
football
left,
to begin quarter number 2. And they're
definitely
on the
would
move
have
here. They've got it
touchdown.
1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he bats it away. And
Oh, I thought you intercepted that. That actually looked like you had your hands on the balls there.
I gotta get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering if it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Is that, oh, that's 4th down.
Target, and it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to punt that. No, I'm not taking it. No, I'm not going for it.
To punt it.
It's way too risky.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Oh, I thought I had intercepted that. I would have been like,
It's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out.
and that was like
a
I swear
3rd
if you
and 10.
touched that.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion.
Yeah,
He dropped it
this is good.
in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding
Did you go for it?
positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right
Risky,
there.
risky.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to
You
think
don't
about
get it.
turning
I
it
have
upfield.
the best field position.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run. This is Bernard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So certainly an interesting
Relax.
for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Trying to keep my
And
channel
a great
kid friendly.
spot to start
Well,
this drive
I wasn't in
from
the beginning.
here.
And now I am.
A 1st down throw
Not just
for
two.
Cousins.
Oh my god. I was hitting.
Down he goes.
No.
Von Miller able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
I got one.
But not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Oh, he's got
a first down.
Wide open, complete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Denver right after this.
If you weren't there, I would assume you wouldn't have touched.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Guess you got
the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
I never make it. Well, I do.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip.
I always rough the kicker when someone makes a field goal.
Through a
and then they get first down. Whenever someone tries to kick a field goal, I rough their kicker and then they get a first down.
With these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And on that last drive, Whitford on fourth turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better.
I'm pretty sure Peterson took it.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's Cousins.
Oh!
His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that
That should have been a fumble.
And drop it.
Sometimes
you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much.
Well, yeah, you didn't have enough possession.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Oh, why didn't you intercept that?
He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time.
Oh, it was right to you.
Fourth down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Peterson alone in the backfield. Cousins, quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Second down following the incompletion.
Okay, 23 seconds, which is plenty of time, but...
Second down, Cousins. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Britton Golden, as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now
the hit comes.
Oh, fumble.
Cousins lost the football.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
That's good for you. Otherwise, I most likely would have made a 2-point
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time...
No, in my ruling, that should have been a safety, but you're lucky.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it.
By sack, you have to safety.
Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah, I kicked it off to you
ready
first.
for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
I'm pretty sure if you go into trade auctions,
and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation.
Oh, you almost intercepted that.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum.
I'm pretty sure you could buy players. You could open packs to get players, and you could.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
You could trade players by going to trade auctions.
And incomplete.
I'm not exactly
the contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
No, I'm gonna go risky. I'm gonna go risky.
These big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
The 3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go
if I don't
for
make
it on
this, that's not good.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins.
Oh, you should have caught
Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Really have a good field position.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
He leads your players.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense.
He's good.
Credit for the defense there. They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot.
He's like an 85 overall.
There on 1st down.
That gave him a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot.
Yeah, I know.
And being able to make a play on 1st down.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure he's like an 85 overall or something. Oh, wow.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tough day.
You're lucky you didn't fumble it.
The entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, after each spin, though, you could, after each spin, if you get tackled, after each spin, it increases the chance of a fumble a lot.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not gonna get
no matter what you do, you can easily get a field goal.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out with nickel on 3rd.
Most likely going to get a touchdown here.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Giovanni Bernard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll run here with Bernard. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But
you probably see teams treat the 2-point
conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Oh my!
What one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it.
Well, I tried to. I think I accidentally hit last. I think I hurled you.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the ball.
Oh, what? You should have caught that. No, yeah, I dropped that. Incompletion.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Peterson alone in the backfield. He'll get it running right. Shreds the tackle.
Oh!
It goes as a game
what a spin on you.
The chains.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson.
That was such a good spin ball.
To drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run.
Oh, you were right there. I didn't even know you were.
He's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right?
Why are you always there?
Very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility. 2 plays in a row, the defense is stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
Cousins now.
Oh, come on!
And this is going to be incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
What the hell kind of kick was that?
Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern.
Oh, but he intercepted that. Come on.
They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw is Cousins. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
You going to go for it?
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now Bernard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
There he goes right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Britton Golden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing, Cousins. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. And Denver getting set to take
Please whisper like you just did.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup.
You're still in the game.
And recover.
One
Offense
touchdown
looking to
and
avoid
you
a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Play action now. Cousins.
Tie it, I think.
And his throw here's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me.
Yeah, if you get a touchdown, you'll tie it.
Absolutely.
And you could take the lead if you just do a kick after the touchdown gets started.
Here we go now.
Actually, with the 7 points, you tie it. Then you get a good 2-point.
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to take possession of the football.
Don't force it.
15 at the 14-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the...
I'm not. Okay. I did not think. Okay. Speechless. Speechless. I don't know how I won that, dude. Okay. I wasn't actually trying, but... Should I play another game? Yes, I got to destroy all these players, I should be saying. Not very good. He was nice. And then he just got mad at me. Do you guys want this to be a series? Me playing like that? Just did? Franchise mode? Comment down in the sections. Yeah, okay, you guys just have a good day. I'm speechless. Have a good day. See you guys. Bye.